Good morning. And I know I'm here a few minutes early, but I've got an early appointment this morning and I didn't want to have to rush to get finished. So I popped on here early. So if you are here live, go ahead and let me know that you're here and who you are and where you're signing in from. That would be fabulous. I love knowing who I'm talking to. And if you end up watching the replay, put hashtag replay and hashtag peachy vibes in the comments so that I know that you came and watched later. And when I get to the affirmation and the journal prompt, I hope that you utilize them to the best of your ability to help your life. All right. So, without further ado, let me grab the affirmation because that's what we'll start with. Whoops. Oh, there we go. Wait, hold on a second. Hmm. All right. Somehow they both showed up there. There we go. So the affirmation is my fears of tomorrow are simply melting away. And doesn't that feel amazing? And that's always a good thing. My fears of tomorrow are simply melting away because we let fear hold us back in so many ways. Fear of all kinds of things that really have no validity. I mean, some of them may be valid fears, but it's like we tend to grab hold of fears and let that hold us back from our life, right? And so let's make sure that that doesn't happen to us. So put on your, sorry, got a little bit tickle this morning with my sinuses. But make sure you put your affirmation on your index cards, on your sticky notes, or do like me and put it on the mirror with a chalk marker. Put it as a screensaver on your phone or your wallpaper. I mean, heck, whatever you can do to have that where you see it often, because it may not seem like a lot, but oh, it is. I'm telling you. So remember, the affirmation for today, my fears of tomorrow are simply melting away. And see, you're not saying that you don't have fears or that they're not real or anything like that. You're just making a statement that they're simply melting away. And your subconscious can start grabbing a hold of that. And if you want to change it up a little bit so that you know your subconscious is really trying to figure out how to make that a reality, you can do it as a question. So, why is it that my fears of tomorrow are simply melting away? Because when you ask a question, your subconscious mind starts trying to figure out the answer. And you didn't say, oh, why is this always happening to me? Where it's going to look for reasons why everything always happens to you. But ask it in a question that empowers you, which is, why is it that my fears of tomorrow are simply melting away? So either use it as it is or as a question. Only you know which one is going to work better for you. And heck, for that matter, try both. All right, so now we're going to get to the journal prompt, and I'm going to share again. The journal prompt is, what fears are holding you back, and how can you address them? Now, that one's really a powerful one to work on. So I suggest you get your journal out, your notebook paper, whatever you can do, because remember, I say it every single time, and it bears repeating that when we use the written word, when we use our hand to write, it affects the brain in a different way. So there's another kind of connection that happens that not only helps you to remember things, but when you write this down, what fears are holding you back and how can you address them? It actually does several things, and that it helps you to think about what the answers could be to that. And I would say breaking it into two parts. Hold on a second. Let me get a sip of my tea. Break it into two parts. One part, write down what fears are holding me back. And then just brain dump all the fears that are holding you back right now. Some small, some big, it doesn't matter. Whatever fears come to mind, just write them out. And then the second part would be, how can I address them? And so then I would pick out the ones that have the most emotional charge. Oh, God, I'm so sorry. What has the most emotional charge? And do that. Because those are the ones that have the most emotional charge are the ones that are holding you bound the most. And now if you would rather have a little bit of ease into it, pick a few that are small or feel small. They might be big to somebody else, but they feel small to you, and address them. But if you really want to start flipping the lid and making a change, pick the one that has the biggest charge to it, and then just use it, and then write down, how can I address it? How can I make it not so charged? And this is something that I help clients with quite a bit. And so if that's something that you feel you need some help with, then definitely reach out, put me in the comments, and I will reach out to you, and we'll see if I can help you with whatever it is. And like I said, pick one that has the biggest emotional charge, and then that's what we would work on. So definitely reach out if you need some help with that, because sometimes we kind of know what to do, but if for some reason we just can't make it happen. And that's where I come in. So definitely reach out, and I will be glad to help you. And for those that are watching that are not in my Facebook group, Make Lasting Change, we work on things in there all the time. And in February, I'm having a grand opening that is going to be doing a lot more changes, and it's going to be amazing. So if you feel like some of the things that I talk about are important to you, and you would like to be around some other people that feel like those are important too, and get some expert advice, because I will be having guests in, and I will be talking. So it's going to be magical. Just go to vickypool.com, answer the questions, and be part of the group. It's a free group. It doesn't cost anything to be in there. And I go live in there privately with them on Mondays at 9 a.m. Yes, 9 a.m. and Eastern time. And then the rest of the time, I'm doing these morning inspirations, and I do stream that out to different places. And then I still get in on occasion and do something during the week that people are asking questions about. So join the group and be there with us, because it's going to be so fun. I can't wait to see you there. Remember, vickypoole.com. It's VICKIEPOOLE.com. I will see you there. Mwah.